Welcome. This is the story of Princess Esmeralda of the land of Book 1, The Magical Garden. Written and read to you today by Cynthia Thompson. Illustrations by Susan Shorter. There was a little girl called Esmeralda, and the world she lived in was grey. There was no colour to be seen, except for the beautiful golden curls on her head, which she could not see because there were no mirrors where she lived. Esmeralda was very sad, for there was no laughter and no love given to her by anyone. Each day Esmeralda would gaze out of her window and wonder at the world out there. Why was there no joy in her life? She believed there was something special about her, something she was meant to do. But when would she find what it was? What was the reason she was here? One day, as Esmeralda gazed through the window, she couldn't believe her eyes, for there, hovering just outside the window, was an enchanted seahorse with the most beautiful coloured wings and a smile just for her. Esmeralda opened the window, and the seahorse said to her, "Princess, I have come to give you something that has been waiting for you to once again take in your hand." And with that the seahorse gave Esmeralda a beautiful golden wand. It sparkled at her as she reached for it. "Why do you call me princess?" she said. "Because you are a princess. You are Princess Esmeralda of the magical land of said the seahorse. "I have come to show you why you are here. All you have to do is take the wand that has been waiting for you all these years and wish for anything you want." "My first wish is to have a mirror to see what I look like," said Esmeralda. "Then wave your wand and make your wish," said the seahorse. With that, Esmeralda closed her eyes and waved her magic golden wand. She wished with all her might to see herself finally for who she really was. When she opened her eyes, there in front of her was a huge mirror, and there, staring back out at her, was a beautiful princess with golden curls and a crown on her head. There was colour everywhere, beautiful flowers, multicoloured butterflies, and the enchanted seahorse. "Who are you?" asked Esmeralda, with large eyes staring at the girl in the mirror. "That is the real you," said the seahorse. "You are the fairy princess you now see in the mirror. Your world is now filled with colour, for you now know who you truly are. You can wave your wand and have whatever you wish for." With that, Princess Esmeralda once again waved her magic wand, and the most beautiful, colourful rainbow appeared behind her. "From this day forth," said Princess Esmeralda, smiling, "I shall have only colour, laughter, and love in my world." Princess Esmeralda of the land of now knew who she was. With one wish she had opened up a world of colour, laughter, and love to herself. Excited, She stepped outside. She wanted to see what it was like to be somewhere that was filled with so many colours. A slight breeze lifted her curls. I let you feel my gentle touch to remind you to breathe me in and feel alive, whispered the breeze that was like a breath on her skin. The garden she entered smelled wonderful. The flowers, trees, and grasses were so happy to finally see her. They covered her with their fragrance. They sparkled, and their colours became even brighter as the sun shone down on them. A beautiful rainbow appeared across the sky, its spectacular beauty reminding Esmeralda of her wish. She couldn't help but be enchanted by all she was seeing. Flowers smiled at her as she passed by, and Esmeralda stopped to smell each one. Gently touching their petals, she asked, "Why are you in my garden, pretty ones?" "For you to smell our sweet scent. We each take a colour from the rainbow. Our beauty is here to inspire you, and as you smile, our joy will be within you," they replied. The trees waved their branches, showing off the many different fruit to Esmeralda. "Why are you in my garden?" she asked. "We can shelter you. We take the warmth from the sun to give you delicious food to eat. Then our goodness will be within you also," they replied. Esmeralda stopped to taste some berries and an apple. They were so sweet and juicy. She had never tasted anything like it. She closed her eyes and sighed. She could feel the goodness flow within her. Esmeralda then lay down on the soft grass and felt the breeze once again as it gently touched her cheek. Running her fingers over the different grasses, she asked, "Why are you in my garden?" "We are here to remind you to enjoy life and be well. As you step gently upon us, we give you many fragrances to smell. Some of us you may eat, and we will nourish you," said the herbs beneath her. Nearby, a stream sparkled. It trickled around her feet as she stepped into the cooling water. "I hold the rain so you may drink and bathe to feel refreshed," twinkled the little stream. Oh, how long it had taken for Esmeralda to know this bliss, and yet it had been here all the time. Everything seemed to be here just for her. She jumped up, laughing and dancing her way through this magical garden, her garden. Then birds began to sing, butterflies fluttered by, insects and bees were busy. The enchanted seahorse hovered nearby, a knowing smile on his face. The whole garden was alive as it felt her joy. Esmeralda spun around, arms outstretched toward the rainbow, and asked, "Why is this all here for me? What am I to do in return?" "If you care for us, we can nourish, feed, and protect you," replied the garden. "That is why you are here. If you look more closely, Esmeralda, what else do you see in your garden?" asked the enchanted seahorse. "If I look more deeply into my garden, I see tiny fairies and sprites dancing among the flowers. They also have many different colours on their wings and tiny bodies." "That is correct. and they are also here for you to look after, for you are their princess. They have been waiting for you to wake up from your dream. That is why you can see them. Be very gentle with them. They are very shy and may disappear, instructed the seahorse. Not everyone can see them now, as they have been harmed by many who are careless and not aware they are here. Esmeralda thought very hard for a moment, then with a clear voice called out to all in her garden, I am Princess Esmeralda of the land of I am now filled with colour, and I know I am loved. I am here, and I will take care of all of you in my magical garden. The end. If you enjoyed this story, Book 2 is also available. Princess Esmeralda of the Land of The Sharing of Gifts.